Good morning, everyone. I'm Ms. Sushma Kindalkar. I'm your host for today. I welcome each and everyone for the 251st virtual webinar of Sadgun Sang Meet. The topic for today is Six Sigma and ISO 27001. It shall be taken by Mr. Suresh Menon, followed by question and answer session. Agenda for today's Sadgun Sang Meet. Virtual inauguration by Dr. Sundar Kataria, invoking the blessing of deity, introduction of the speaker, presentation by our keynote speaker, Mr. Suresh Menon, followed by question-answer session. Brief introduction about the Sadgun Sang. Sadgun Sang conceived and led by Dr. Kataria, driven with a mission to elevate the quality, safety, and environmental awareness levels of industry. Sadgun Sang is a series of educative, informative events aiming to illuminate professionals on possible solutions to current issues of industry and economy. About Dr. Kataria, he is the chairman and managing director at International Certification Services Private Limited. He has done mechanical engineer from AMIE, honorary doctorate into business management. His experience is into nuclear RAPP. He started his career in building India's first nuclear power plant at Rawat Bata, Kota, Rajasthan. Oil and gas EIL. He contributed in developing India's first oil and gas field at Bombay High since its inception. DNV. He was head of industry and offshore development with DNV for 2 decades. ICS. He's the founder of first Indian conformity assessment and inspection body known as International Certification Services Private Limited, which is a provider of a total quality solution under single umbrella with a wide spectrum of services. He has achieved a lifetime award of NACE Scorecon and also received several national and international awards. Now I request Dr. Kataria to virtually inaugurate today's session.
शत्रुबुद्धि विनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोस्तुते शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः.
Please join us for the recitation of Gayatri Mantra. Introduction of today's speaker, Mr. Suresh Menon. He is the auditor at International Certification Services Private Limited. He has done PhD in business management, postgraduate diploma in computer science. 32 years of experience in IT, certified Six Sigma Master, Black Belt from Six Sigma Institute, Zurich, Switzerland. Author of the book Six Sigma, the complete reference using statistical tools and case studies. Certified Lead Auditor for ISO 27001-2022 from IRCA IRCA QCL. I welcome you, sir. I request you to take over the session.
Yeah.
Sir, are you able to hear me?
Can you share the slide?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, you can start.
Yeah. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and stalwarts of ICS. My topic today is Six Sigma and ISO 27001. Well, Six Sigma, I have written a book, but ISO, you are stalwarts, but I'll combine both of this together and make it in a very amalgamated way. Next slide, please. Six Sigma actually was started in Motorola. Now you have heard about Motorola. Motorola comes up with mobile phones. And earlier it was there, but suddenly now it has come back again with high profile mobile phones. It started in 1981 in response to Japanese competition. It was introduced by Bill Smith. Actually, Bill Smith is called the father of Six Sigma. He's the father of Six Sigma, and he was an engineer at Motorola. In 1988, Motorola wins Baldrige Award. 1993 to 1994, adopted by ABB. ABB is a very big power company, Asia Brown and Boveri, and Allied Signal. 1995, Allied Signal CEO persuades Jack Welch of GE. Everybody knows Jack Welch. He is the CEO of GE. He was the CEO of GE, and he had made it compulsory that everybody in GE should be certified as green belt, black belt, master black belt, respectively, depending on their functionalities in the organization. Okay, so this was hello, yeah. Sushma, can you share the slide? Yeah. And Jack Welch reports savings in 1998 to date of 1 billion from Six Sigma. So Six Sigma is all about savings. So every business needs Six Sigma because it focuses more on savings, reducing waste, and eliminating variation. So we go back to, I'll tell you a small story. We'll go back to 1945 when America attacked Japan. They put a bomb on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. In response to the attack on Pearl Harbor in America. So what happened? Japan was totally destroyed. Then America got a slight compassion towards Japan. They sent one of their quality revolutionary leaders called people like Edward Deming. You know, Edward Deming is a PDCA who invented the PDCA cycle. He went and bought the revolution in Japan for quality. But today, Japan is far more behind than far more forward to America in terms of quality. They have implemented Six Sigma practices, and Toyota, their car automation, is one of the standing witness to their improvement in quality. Next slide, please, Sushma. Now we come to the question, what is Six Sigma? Six Sigma is a comprehensive data-driven methodology designed to systematically reduce defects and eliminate process variation. Born at Motorola in the 1980s, please remember the date, it is 1980s, and later championed by General Electric under Jack Welch. This powerful approach has become the gold standard for operational excellence. The methodology ambitious goal is achieving nearly perfect quality with only 3.4 defects per million opportunities, a level of precision that transforms business outcomes and customer satisfaction. At its core, Six Sigma employs the DMAIC framework. What is that? Define, measure, analyze, improve, and control. Okay, now you'll ask me, what is this per million opportunities? Per million, say for example, Singapore Airlines. Singapore Airlines is operating at Six Sigma level. That means it loses only 3.4 baggages approximately, not precisely, per million passenger it handles. So later on, you will be able to get the clear picture what is 3.4 defects per million passengers or per million opportunities. Okay, so DMAIC framework, Six Sigma is applied in DMAIC framework, define, measure, analyze, improve, and control. Next slide, please. What does Sigma mean? Sigma is a symbol which is a Greek letter S. Okay, so please remember this symbol, Greek letter S. It stands for the Greek letter S, used in statistics to represent the variation in process, standard deviation. So it stands for standard deviation. Standard deviation is the measurement of variation. What is variation? Variation is, say, for example, a company is manufacturing bike pistons, and the customer says the upper specification limit should be not more than 15 inches, and the lower specification limit should not be less than 10 inches. So if I manufacture beyond those specifications as given by the customer, then I am having a variation from the specified limits of the customer. So in Six Sigma, customer is God. If you ignore the customer, then we lose business. So customer is God and king in Six Sigma. That is the policy of Bill Smith, and I also follow the same policy. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. Not clear. Yeah, now it has come. So I was discussing about lower specification limit and upper specification limit. So this is the lowest mean target and upper specification limit and lower specification limit. So I gave you the example of bike piston or any other example. Say, for example, you have a call center where the call center has a definite target for taking the calls. So the mean target and the deviation from that target, lower target and the upper target. So that is what this the graph represents. So it basically is on the y-axis and the x-axis. Next slide, please. So what we are, no, can you go up? Yeah. So what we know is a perfect bell-shaped curve. What we get is a bell-shaped curve. What we are looking in every organization is a perfect bell-shaped curve, but it's very difficult to get it. A perfect bell-shaped curve. That's a normal curve. It's called a Gaussian curve in statistics. In statistics, it is called a Gaussian curve. And Six Sigma basically applies statistics. So what is that curve? That curve says that the area covered by this, you should see that the area covered by the curve is the y-axis and the x-axis. Below, upper is the y-axis and below is the x-axis. To the left-hand side is minus and to the right-hand side is plus. Normal graph what we studied in school. Okay. And the percentage of area covered by the graph is nearly 99.9%. Okay. If it is less, then there is a variation. Next slide, please, Vishnu. Can you make it more bigger? So this is the Six Sigma level table. Okay. And the level is, if a company is manufacturing 3.4, if it is coming under the 3.4 defects category, it is at Six Sigma level. Say, for example, Singapore Airlines. Singapore Airlines operates at Six Sigma level. Why? Because it has defects in the range of 3.4 to 10 approximately. Say, for example, Infosys. Now, currently, I don't know the situation of Infosys, but Infosys is also operating at nearly 4 or 5 Sigma level. What is the meaning of these levels? The levels are that if at 5 Sigma level, the defects will be slightly more. And at Six Sigma level, the defects are 3.4 or 10 defects per million opportunities. So you can find out the level at which the company is, any company is standing by using a statistical formula, which I'll come back on, which I'll tell you in my next slide. The level at which the company is standing, you can find out what level is the company. It can be a software. I don't say Six Sigma is only for manufacturing. It can be used in a software company. It can be used in a banking industry. It can be used in a health industry also. So many people have the notion that Six Sigma is only for manufacturing. It is not at all. But it is ideal for manufacturing. But it can be used everywhere. Next slide, please. What are the 6 target areas? Six Sigma target area. Customer is the king. I always say customer is the king because without the customer, we will not get the business. Reducing defects, reducing cycle times. Okay. Cycle times is the times which we require to make a product or do a service. Okay. So improving customer satisfaction, reducing defects is the Six Sigma target areas. Next slide, please. So from this slide, you will be able to understand. It is very clear. At Six Sigma level, 3.4 defects per million upward. The yield. What is the yield? It is the production yield. 99.996%. That is the amount of precision that company is working, if it is working at Six Sigma level. But I'll tell you, very rarely companies work at this level. An average American company works at 4 Sigma level. Average American company. And as far as Indian companies are concerned, Infosys is there actually. And I did a project for Eastern Railways. Their level was very bad. It was 2 Sigma level, where I did a project for Eastern Railways on 6 Sigma. So as the level reduces, you'll find that the number of defects per million opportunities are increasing and the production yield is decreasing. Okay. So that is the level of Six Sigma. So by now, the level of Six Sigma is very clear. Defects per million opportunities and yield is the production yield, how much you are able to get from your production. It can be monitored in a software company also. I did a project for Control Case also, which is a cybersecurity company. Okay. So it is not that it is only for manufacturing. When you say yield is not applicable only for manufacturing. It can be used in a software company also. Next slide, please, Sushma. What are the Six Sigma roles and responsibilities? On the top is Master Black Belt. I am a Master Black Belt. The next one is a Black Belt, the Green Belt. Now you are going to become a Green Belt, certified Green Belt. If anybody is interested to know more about Six Sigma, you can type it in the chat. I'll be ready to assist on that. Green Belt and Yellow Belt. What is champion Master Black Belt? Master Black Belt is the one who guides the black belts, green belts, and yellow belts, and he leads the project. And the champion is one like the executive sponsor, like the director of a company. He is the executive sponsor. He oversees the entire project of Six Sigma. He oversees. That is the champion. He is the process owner. It can be a process owner. Say, for example, you are doing a project for Asia Brown and Boveri in their production department. So the champion of that department will be the production superintendent of that or the process owner. So in the case of ISO in our company, I think the person who does the certification is a process owner. Who certifies will be the process owner. And yellow belt is the least possible qualification in Six Sigma. Okay. So this is how the black belt, green belt, and yellow belt. It's very important to get a certification in yellow belt, green belt, and black belt. Whatever your course you have undergone through. Next slide, please. What is the project methodology? This is very important actually. Business problem, you have a business problem. You convert it into a statistical problem and you get a statistical solution and then a business solution. This is the project methodology. The first and foremost thing a green belt does is to find out the problems faced by the company. And immediately we can't give a solution, it takes time. It takes at least around, say, 2 to 3 months for an ideal project of Six Sigma. It can vary from the size of the organization to organization. Next slide, please. What are the key components of Six Sigma? This is very important. Structured problem-solving cycle that provides a roadmap for continuous improvement initiatives. Define project scope and objectives. Measure current performance, analyze root cause, improve processes, control for sustainability. What is the certification system? Very important. Yellow belt, basic awareness. Green belt, leadership. Black belt, full-time expertise. Master black belt, strategic guidance. Guidance is very important. Unless you don't guide, the people will go in a blind alley. Champion, executive sponsorship. That is ideally the director or the process head. Normally, directors, what I find in my experience, directors are the ones who are called champions. And I always make it a point to discuss with the director before I sign anything on the project charter. So directors may play a very important role because they are the founders and directors of the company. What are the next component? Statistical tools. Advanced analytical methods that drive evidence-based decision making. Hypothesis testing for validation, control charts for monitoring, process capability analysis, regression analysis. Regression analysis is a statistical way of finding things. You must have studied in your degrees. When you completed your degree, you must have studied regression analysis. I don't agree if you have studied process capability, because process capability is very much precisely the target for only Six Sigma. It is used to find the level of Six Sigma at which the company is operating. Strategic focus, customer-centric approach driving measurable business results, enhanced customer satisfaction, significant cost reduction, operational excellence, revenue growth, competitive advantage. The main thing is competitive advantage. In today's world of cutthroat competition, I should use the word cutthroat. We have a competitive advantage if we are implementing Six Sigma. Next slide, please, Sushma. Lean Six Sigma, combining waste reduction and variation control. Why we use the word lean and Six Sigma? It is used in combination together, because you'll see a cheetah. A cheetah is very lean and it moves very fast. If you are a heavy person, your movements are restricted. So we make the process lean. That means reduce waste, reduce all the waste bodies, and we make the process very lean. And that is why Lean and Six Sigma are combined together. What is the difference between Lean and Six Sigma? Lean is elimination of waste. Lean does not use statistics. Lean does not use statistics. Whereas Six Sigma heavily relies on statistics and mathematics. These are the major difference between Lean and Six Sigma. But when they are combined together, they become a very big master. Okay, in saving your organization and making money for your organization. And the customers are also pleased. Why? Because the customers think that, yeah, our services are being taken care of and we are being well served. And I always, in my career, when I was teaching Six Sigma, the past 8 years or so in my career, I always take the customer as king. So never underestimate the customer. Next slide, please. Real world application. Toyota's Six Sigma success story. Yeah. I was talking about the bomb which fell on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in 1945. Now, Toyota's, you will not find many Ford cars here in India. One Ford car factory was there in Chennai, it also winded up. Okay. That's the kind of quality revolution Toyota has put in. Toyota masterfully integrated Six Sigma with their renowned lean manufacturing principles, creating a synergistic approach that enhanced both manufacturing quality and operational efficiency. The strategic combination reinforced Toyota's legendary culture of continuous improvement known as Kaizen, embedding quality conscious at every level of the organization. So Toyota cars, I need not say, they are one of the best. Quality leadership, operational efficiency, measurable results are quality leadership, operational efficiency, sustainable growth. Achieved. Sustainable growth is very important. Achieved sustained global leadership in the automotive industry. Sustained global leadership through systematic application of improvement methodologies. That is the kind of comeback scenario Japan has done in the area of Six Sigma after being bombed by America. And in the car business, I don't think America is anywhere near Toyota. I don't think so. There might be some arguments on those points, but as far as I've seen practically, I don't think so. Next slide, please. Now, as we are all stalwarts in ISO, most of them, especially Nagaraj sir and directors, esteemed directors and all. So Six Sigma in ISO 27001 2022, Information Security Management. Very important. First point, risk identification. Six Sigma tools systematically identify, analyze, and control security processes variations, providing data-driven insights into vulnerability patterns and threat landscapes. Measurable security improvements enables quantifiable enhancements in the three pillars of information security: confidentiality, integrity, and availability through statistical process control. Objective alignment supports the establishment of monitoring of security objectives that align with business goals, ensuring ROI, return of investment on security investments. Continuous monitoring implements control mechanisms that provide real-time feedback on security performance, enabling proactive threat response. Proactive and reactive. Proactive is before the threat happens. Response and individual incident prevention. Next slide, please. The future of Six Sigma, AI-driven transformation. Ladies and gentlemen, one thing I would like to tell you is Six Sigma cannot be replaced by any AI. Sorry. Because it is the process of collecting samples. So, unless after 10 years or so, when robotics becomes very advanced, then I think in 10 years or so down the line, it will be replaced. But for the 10 years from now on, Six Sigma cannot be replaced by any. Yeah, there is a tool for Six Sigma, a statistical tool called Minitab, which if you Google search it, you'll find a free software of that for 30-day trial period. It is AI enabled. Okay, so the future of Six Sigma, AI driven transformation. Predictive analytics. AI predicts future process issues before they occur, enabling proactive intervention. Automated analysis, real-time data processing accelerates project timelines significantly. Pattern discovery. Machine learning reveals complex relationships in process data. Why I told you Six Sigma is all about collecting samples. You collect samples. Say, for example, you want to find the heights of the population of India. Heights of male, not female. Height of the male population of India. So you cannot bring them in one single room and start measuring their heights. It would be madness. So what do? You collect samples, and from those samples, you make a statistical inference. So sample collection, if you go to a production department of a automotive manufacturing company, you have to collect samples. You cannot collect the entire batch of pistons from that. It is technically impossible. So what you do, you collect samples and make a statistical inference based on the dimensions of the sample, on the dimensions of the bike piston. That is what is called sampling. So Six Sigma is all about sample, population, and statistical inference. Statistical inference is very important because we are using a software to do a statistical inference. That software is called as Minitab. It is available freely in Google, but you can download it for a period of 25 days only. After that, the cost of that software is 1.5 lakhs per year annual subscription. Next slide, please. Benefits of AI enabled Six Sigma: accelerated timelines, enhance accuracy, scalable deployment, and proactive management. Okay. So without the involvement of management in executing a Six Sigma project, the Six Sigma project would be a failure. So I always make it a point to involve the management or the process owner. Process owner is whom the process owner can be the production department head, or say, for example, in a software company, it can be the not the developer, no way. The developer will not be involved as a process owner. It can be one of the COOs, Chief Operating Officer, and or it can be one of the head of engineering. We can be involved as a process owner. And the directors can be involved when it is actually very crucial to give the recommendations to the management. Because as a Six Sigma consultant, you have to give recommendations to the management regarding how, at what level your company is at. If the level is dropping, then God only save. So that is why the involvement of the management and the process owner is very important. Next slide, please. So Six Sigma has made empowering organizations across industries. You'll find after Corona, Six Sigma, the sheen for Six Sigma has lost because there is money involved in implementing Six Sigma, and most of the companies are cost cutting on their basically what you call projects. So now the current scenario is after Corona, Six Sigma has slightly lost its sheen. But I think it will start picking up. As far as training is also concerned, you will find that YouTube nowadays, everything is available on YouTube. But it will not be very, with an example like what a live trainer gives. So that is the reason post-Corona competition has increased. Earlier, 1 year it was okay, but after that competition has increased in every field and companies are cost cutting. And on top of it, global economy has slightly gone into a recessive mode. So all these factors put together affects business. That's what is main in Six Sigma. Business is the main thing. Next slide, please. Embrace Six Sigma for a smarter, safer, and more efficient future. Technology integration. Combine Six Sigma with emerging technologies like AI, IoT, and automation for unprecedented competitive advantage and operations excellence. Security enhancement. Leverage Six Sigma principles to strengthen ISO 27001 compliance, enhance security posture, and create robust information protection frameworks. Strategic investment. Invest strategically in people, processes, and digital skills to lead organizations' transformation and drive sustainable business growth. So, business transformation is one of the key points if you implement Six Sigma. You transform the business totally. Royal Enfield has Royal Enfield, the bike which people use, Royal Enfield. It is also called as bullet bike. They have actually all their people on the production department are all certified in either green belt or black belt or master black belt from American Society of Quality. So that is one of the topmost certifying bodies. It's a very costly body of one of the world's renowned ASQ. It is called as American Society of Quality. And then there is IASSC. It is also a very costly exam, and there is a negative marking in that exam. So there is a negative marking in IASSC. So there are many other vanilla flavors of Six Sigma exams. You can pick up. I have done it from Zurich, Switzerland. I've done it from Zurich, Switzerland. It's not that very costly, quite affordable. Next slide, please. So this is the capability analysis for using Minitab, just for your reference. If anybody is interested to know more about how to operate on Minitab, you can always contact me on my. I'll put it on my contact number on the chat. Minitab, if you are technical, basically a little bit on hands-on on computers, you can pick up Minitab. It is a statistical software basically used to find the process at what level the company stands for. Say, for example, I'll give you an example. I did a project for Eastern Railways, and there were departments like production, purchase. Then there was a department called as uh, basically one more department was there, that is forging. So the superintendent, the railway superintendent told me, you have to find the levels at which each department is standing. So I went myself, I collected the data from each department and put it in the statistical software Minitab. And Minitab gives a graph something like this. Very simple, easy to understand graphs. And we can tell them at what level the company is standing. The company, no, the department. And basically, a person is certified as a Six Sigma Green Belt if he passes the exam. And the organization is also certified as a certified Six Sigma Green Belt or a Black Belt organization. Okay. So there is a certification for organization also. There is a certification for individuals also. Individuals have to take the exam. And for organization, the consultant has to go there and give a recommendation. And based on those recommendations, if they fill in the gaps, gap analysis is filled and root cause analysis has been done, then the certificate is given to them that this organization is a Six Sigma certified organization in Green Belt, or this department is a certified Six Sigma organization. Okay. Next slide, please. So this is a chart which you get in Minitab. So this is called a P chart. This is a statistical software. The red color above shows that the dots, black dots are the data what you get from what you collected from the departments. And you'll find that the black dots are not going above the red line. That means everything is in control. Everything is in control. That is called as a control chart. So you can actually monitor your processes, actually monitor the processes if they are going out of control. So if they are going out of control, then it is continuous improvement as we see in this clause of ISO clause number 10. Okay, continuous improvement. Same applies to Six Sigma also. Continuous improvement. You cannot say, I have done my project, Six Sigma, I can relax. Sometimes you might get a call from them. What you have done is now again the process has come back to 1 Sigma level. You made it 4 Sigma level. Now the process has come back to 1 Sigma level. So the consultant should be always on his toes. You should not think that, oh no, I can relax now. I made it at 4 Sigma level. An average American company is at 4 Sigma level. Okay. Next slide, please. And this is the report card you get. So everything is ready-made. Everything is ready-made what you get in Six Sigma, in Minitab. And Minitab is AI enabled. Okay. It's a costly software, but I think if you can apply a patch in the Windows driver, you can make a use of it for at least a lifetime. There is a patch available, but that will be for a lesser version, Minitab 19. Minitab latest version is 21. Minitab 18 version, you can apply a patch and make it use for a lifetime. Next slide, please. So now you have participated in a certified Six Sigma Green Belt training. This is normally a Green Belt training has around 200 slides, but I managed to do it in 23 slides because we have a time gap, a timeline of satsang. That's why I did it in a crash course. But you can always contact me, and if you're interested to know more about Minitab or know more about anything technical in Six Sigma or of its intricacies, you can contact me. Next slide, please. Any questions from your side? This is the end of the slide. Please ask if you have any questions from your side regarding application in manufacturing, regarding application in software industry, regarding in process improvement. Any questions on, say, for example, root cause analysis? How will you do root cause analysis in Six Sigma? You can go ahead and ask me.
Requesting everyone, if you all have any questions, you all can directly ask, sir.
Thank you, Surajji, for such a nice presentation. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you very well. Yeah, you have any questions, sir?
Yes, sir. I just wanted to know how the customer complaints are dealt as a Six Sigma application.
Very brilliant question. Brilliant question. Customer is king. I told you, customer is king. Okay. So when a customer complains, customer is king, no doubt about it. Customer means he is a king. So when a question comes like this, when a customer is complaining, that is a problem. So you take feedback from the customer, and the feedback is in negative format. So you have to find out the root cause of the feedback. Say, for example, it can be a scenario of a manufacturing company. You can say defects. Customer is complaining of defects in the product.
Correct.
Defects in the product. Or say, for example, in a software company, the customer is complaining about bugs in software. A lot of bugs in your software. We just can't we just don't want your software. They simply say like that. I got, when I was a consultant in a company, they were gave me this feedback. So I do a root cause analysis of all these reviews. And what I do is, I'll take a data of and put it on Minitab and find out from Pareto chart. There's a chart called Pareto chart. What is a Pareto chart? Pareto chart depicts the main cause of your cause and effect, main cause of your worries. What are your worries? The main cause of your problem. And Pareto chart shows that. A Pareto chart is a simple statistical chart or a fishbone diagram. You can use a fishbone diagram which has a cause, and it is called as a cause and effect diagram. It is a cause and effect diagram. And in that, you can find out what are the main causes of the problems. And you can prioritize those problems and focus on those problems. So that's how the main defects or the customer complaints can be solved. Okay. So cause and effect diagram, you can find it in Google search available. It's called as a fishbone diagram. It is called as a fishbone diagram. It is resembles the head of the fish. That's why it is called a fishbone diagram, cause and effect diagram. It's a brilliant question you have asked me. Every company has a issue with customer feedbacks. Every company. There will be very few companies which doesn't get a negative feedback from the customer. As far as my experience is concerned, there might be people, say for example, I did a project for aviation petroleum, in Hindustan Petroleum near Yelahanka in Bangalore. And I was surprised. Aviation petroleum is one of the important petrol used in aeroplanes. And they were operating at very high level, more than Six Sigma level. So that's the kind of precision they are operating at. Because aviation passengers are traveling in that aircraft. So many lives are dependent on that. So this is the precision at which aviation petroleum is operating. Aviation is one of the very main industries which operate at a very high level, above 5 sigma level. Is your question clear? Is your answer I able to answer your question? Cause and effect diagram?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Rose.
Anybody else?
So we have one question from Abrar Ansari. How will
Yeah.
it help in process control of the production? How will it help in process control of the production?
Yeah, what production of what? Is production, there are many things, production of software, production of bike pistons, production of cars. So it help in process control of production. Why? Because there are some statistical charts. If your production makes defective products, if your production department is making defective products, say for example, defective items like pistons or batteries, defective. So you can collect a sample from your production floor. Sorry, from your production floor and collect the data which are defective and draw a chart in Minitab. For chemicals or herbs, yes, it applies to all because everything is coming under production umbrella. So you can draw a control chart in Minitab. Minitab is one software which you can use for drawing I showed you on the slide the control chart. If the data points are going above the red line, that means the process is not in control. So the main first and foremost thing is to collect data from the production line. So if a company is manufacturing chemicals or herbs or whatever other automotive items, you have to go to the Gemba shop floor. If you don't go to the shop floor and just say I am a Six Sigma consultant, it will not work. Going physically to the shop floor and taking the samples and uh, finding out the number of defectives or putting it in the control chart and drawing the control chart. And if the control chart data are going above the red line, that means the process is out of control. And you can see that the data point which goes out of control is shown correctly. And you can pinpoint which data is not up to the mark. So that particular item can be removed from the process. Or you can use a Pareto chart or you can use a fishbone diagram. I hope that answers your question, Abrar. It was a good question. How can Six Sigma can be applied to contractor groups worked in a gas pipeline project through a not trained in it. Who are not trained in it. Training is very important. Without training, you send people on the site. Anyhow, I'll answer your question. See, Six Sigma can be applied in a gas pipeline by finding out the problems first. You have Six Sigma, see, you first thing you do is in Six Sigma, whenever you start a project on Six Sigma, you have to find out the problems that company is facing, be it a gas company, be it a software company, or be it any chemical or a pharmaceutical company. You have to find you have to find out you have to find out the problems and then draw a project charter and then focus on the problem and the solution. Solution you will get after 3 months, after doing data analysis, putting the data, after you collect the data, after you collect the samples. So the process is all collecting data, collecting samples, and then putting it on Minitab. I'll type it here, Minitab software, putting it on Minitab and getting the output from that. Sushma has asked a very good question. I think I already explained to her what is the difference between Lean and Six Sigma. Lean and Six Sigma is like husband and wife. Okay. They both complement each other. They both complement each other. Actually, what happens, without Lean, you cannot apply Six Sigma. Lean reduces waste. So when you do a project on Six Sigma, you have to first apply Lean methodologies on Six Sigma. That is, remove the waste. Remove the waste. I'll give you an example how you remove the waste. You go to a bank. You have been told to go to a bank. You're a Six Sigma consultant. Go to a bank. And the bank says that transaction periods and there are long queues in the bank. So kindly reduce the waiting time, redundancy in waiting times. So you first apply lean then, reduce the waiting time. How will you reduce the waiting time? As a consultant, you have to go deeper. What software they're using, what is the configuration of the person sitting there, or what software or any other manual process they are using. So it takes a lot of investigations. After those investigations are done with, then you apply Lean and Six Sigma. Lean is reduction of waste. So first reduce the waste and then apply Six Sigma. Lean doesn't use statistics. Statistics is used by Six Sigma. Six Sigma uses statistics. And statistics, all of you are working professionals. I think everybody knows what is statistics. Basic statistics like mean, mode. Mean is nothing but average. You have a data set, say 1 to 10. You have to find the average of that data set. So it's all about statistics, but it can get, in Master Black Belt, it can get slightly difficult, but you have to be passionate enough to get well deeper into that and master that. I hope I answered your question.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Sushma,
sir.
you are it was a very good question. I think many people have not asked me in my career so far this question. Lean and Six Sigma.
Sir, we have Anand Pal sir who has raised his hand. So I
Yeah.
request sir to please ask the question.
Yes, sir. The Vice
Yeah,
President is asking
Suresh.
me. Please.
I have one question first on the topic. Why you have chosen Six Sigma and 27,000 altogether? Because these are the two different topics. And the other one is Six Sigma, as you have rightly said, it is initiated in 1980s. and left their existence and name in late 90s. Now you hardly find any Six Sigma professionals or any Six Sigma certified companies. Never, e- even even the organizations are hardly being seen. They being following or being certified by Six Sigma.
You're correct in a sense, because that is because of competition, not because Six Sigma is totally ignored. But the trend is I told you in my earlier presentation, the cost involved in implementing a Six Sigma project. There are companies there is a Six Sigma practice in Infosys also, sir. Anand sir, there is a Six Sigma practice. There is a Six Sigma steering committee in Infosys. There is a Six Sigma steering committee. These are all consulting companies. There is a Six Sigma steering committee in Wipro also, but they get very less projects. Not earlier to what extent they got earlier. After Corona, it has reduced a lot. You know what is the why it has reduced? You must be and basically now Six Sigma certifications are available at 199 rupees. Okay, a individual can get certified at 199 rupees, and if you can also get it free of charge. Okay, that is the condition of the market. So knowing the market condition only, I'm telling you that that's why it has lost its sheen. I always make it a point to study the market. And secondly, you asked me a question that you told that ISO 27001, why are you involving? It is involved because it is very much useful in doing the root cause analysis once you do a ISO 27001 implementation. Okay. And I also showed the slides where ISO 27001 and Six Sigma can be integrated with each other. Okay. So once you find the gaps in the process, you have to fill in the gaps. And Six Sigma helps you in filling in the gaps. Okay. So that's why I bought an ISO 27001. It's not that they are totally not related to each other. There is a relation and it will be there. Not, I don't say that it is nearly 100% or 90% or 80%, but there is a relation in finding out the cause and effect of a problem the company is facing. Okay. And as far as market is concerned, I've studied the market well and certifications are available freely and at 199 rupees also. And Udemy is giving it for, say, free online courses on Six Sigma. Even now they come with ISO courses on Six Sigma free. So as far as market conditions, I am well aware of that. I hope that I answered your question, Mr. Vice President.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Thank you,
Anybody?
sir. Sir, Sheila ma'am has also raised her hand.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I request you to please ask the question.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, this is Dr. Sundar Kataria.
Yes, sir.
Very
Yes, sir.
good afternoon.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
In fact,
Good afternoon.
very nice, very important subject you have taken.
Yes, sir.
I just wanted to have a question on 27,000,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
Now, we do certify a lot of medical devices.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
if you see medical devices also integrated with the software,
Yeah.
especially KISO and all those things. A lot of equipment comes with integrated with this software.
Yeah.
Now, there is my question is in two parts. One is how we should do configuration management, okay, so that we are able to validate your this software. One question is. Second thing, when the audit has to be done, or we look into the organization, then they have to have a software engineer as well as also the medical device expert, so that they can make the configuration management properly. So you can say three part of this question is there. If you can put little light, how this can be, where the performance can be made very good and safe. Thank you. Because
Yes,
this is
sir.
a critical, very critical thing.
Medical devices, as far as, sir, I have not done any project for ISO 13485, but I'll be able to answer your question. The question is basically the software and the medical devices and the configuration management. So we have to first find out the cause and effect of the medical devices, what the audit, what the cause and effect is, what is the root cause of the problem, and then basically focus on the pain, prioritize the pain areas, and then do a project charter on that and apply Six Sigma. Actually, applying Six Sigma can work for this. It is out of the box thinking, sir. I think it is out of the box, but we can work on those lines and find out a solution for this. So that can be worked out. Configuration management will be basically medical devices are very critical actually, sir. And if they are giving non-conformities for medical devices, it's a very good thing. But if the medical devices are coming with software embedded with that, every device comes with the software embedded with it. That's the point. Everything routers also have software embedded in that. But we have to find out the root cause of the problem, sir, and then apply Six Sigma principles to that. It can be applied, sir. If we can do it as an experiment, we can do that, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, sir.
Because it is really a big question mark. So
Yeah,
people have to
as
know
a question,
how to
sir.
do it.
Yes, sir. We can it's all experimenting. Science is basically a science, sir. So your question was really nice, sir. So we can think on those lines because it's all about a process and all that, sir. Thanks, sir.
Sure. Thank you.
Anybody else? Yes, sir.
So nice
Anybody
to
else, sir?
meet you.
Thank you, sir. Anyone else who wants to ask question?
No, I think she is traveling, so she will not ask anything.
Okay. Okay, so we move ahead, sir. Thank you for sharing your valuable insights and expertise with us today. Your session has truly inspired us to apply the Six Sigma principle for continuous improvement and excellence. Thank you so much, sir.
Thanks. Thank you very much, Sushma, for your support.
Thank you, sir.
And thank you, all of you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Moving ahead, ICS is pleased to provide you all its research and development, integrated management system, QMS, EMS, and OSHAs, excellence in education management, ISO made easy in Gujarati, Marathi, Telugu, and Hindi. For reading or to purchase any of the books, please contact the below. Feedback form. Please register on www.sadgunsang.org and go in your login and give feedback. We officially close today's session. Thank you for being a part of Sadgunsang. Thank you, everyone.